Okay, yes, everybody, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today, with it being 31st of December at the time of recording, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to film my away days for Port Vale from 2024 ranked. Now, truth be told, I was planning on doing this video at the end of last season. However, I just didn't get round to it, and I think I put it off mainly because of the fact we got relegated. So, thought this was my last chance to do it for, at least until the end of this season. So I thought, got to get it done, got to get this video out there. So, just before we do get started, however, this is something completely new to me, a different style of content and a new approach to it, different way of filming, different way of visual and all that kind of stuff. So bear with if there is any technical difficulties, and of course a lot of effort has gone into making this video, a lot of time preparing, a lot of time editing. Oh, it would be greatly appreciated if you could smash that like button and the subscribe button. We're on about 3,600 subscribers now, so the road to 4,000 subscribers, we're already more than halfway there. And I am looking to involve this content into my YouTube channel a lot more. So this is almost sort of a tester video. So if you could show the support on this video, that would be really, really appreciated, because a lot of effort has gone into this video. But enough of enough talking. Let's get straight into the video, shall we? So on the 1st of January 2024, almost a year ago today, we went up to Carlisle, where we lost 2-1. We scored first thanks to a goal from Alex Iacovitti, and then they scored two last-minute goals. So, and this isn't just going on the game, this is also going on the day, so again, it could vary from person to person. I could have had a brilliant day at an away game, and you could have had a terrible day for whatever reason. Carlisle was actually a decent day, went up via Dicko's Fun Bus, had a good day there. Obviously, it can't go that high because the game was absolutely DOS. I think this one it's got to go in. Ooh, all right for me. I think there's a lot worse games that we've been to this season, so yeah, it's all right for me. Fleetwood. Now, this was Andy Crosby's last game in charge. I loved Andy Crosby. He got stick for things that weren't his fault. But this was a forgettable day, let's be honest. I played football, so nothing really in the away day, just got straight to the ground, videoing, etc. Yeah, it was a forgettable day. 3-0 loss, and Andy Crosby sacked just after it. It wasn't a good day, was it? Cheltenham away, so we lost 3-2 this game, and I'm usually quite controlled in terms of my emotions watching a football game. I very rarely get sort of angry or upset at a game, and this game was an exception to that, because if anyone would have gone that game, they'd have remembered a lone player, Casper Lapata, and he got thrown into the advertising boards by a Cheltenham player, and the frustration I had is no one helped him. Now, if your teammate gets thrown into the advertising boards, which is obviously going to hurt, you're going to back him up. There's going to be a little brawl on the pitch and maybe a few handbags and stuff, but there was just none of it. There was no fight in the team, and it just reflected the whole season, to be honest. So I love Cheltenham away. It's probably my favourite away day to go to, but unfortunately, it's forgettable. It was a really forgettable day. Reading away, so this was the Tuesday night game. So the game on Saturday got called off when Reading fans invaded the pitch. So this was the Tuesday night replay game, and we lost 2-0. You know what? It was an absolutely terrible game, a horrific game. But the day itself, I did actually interview Sam Smith and Charlie Savage, so it can't be a forgettable day. No, it is forgettable. I don't know. It's a forgettable day. It was. We were just never in that game, were we? again summed up our season pretty well. Derby away. Now, if it wasn't for the result, it would be a quality day, because Derby away for a club like Vale is always going to be a quality day out because it's one of your big days out. But forgettable again. Terrible football, and it's sad to say because Derby away should be a good day, and it was when we won 2-1 when Darryl Clark was manager. But yeah, Derby, that was one to forget. Leyton Orient away didn't go, so can't comment. But it was, I watched it on the telly, 0-0, boring game. That N/A is for didn't go or didn't attend, whatever you wanna say. Burton away. This was a quality day. Quality day. I had no football that day, so it was straight up to the ground. Met up with some of my mates. Went to a couple of pubs. Went up to the ground. We won. Ryan Lofts, the absolute goat, scored a last-minute winner, and all the Burton fans that were giving it the big one the whole game were soon to pipe down when Ryan Loft put the ball in the back of the net. So quality day, Burton, probably the best away day in 2024 so far, I'd say. Northampton away, all right, all right, good day out with my mates. Just unfortunate that we just got absolutely spanked. It's a game that we should have won. They weren't great, but we were just 10 times worse. So it was all right. It wasn't a forgettable day as such, but it was all right. The day itself was all right. Wigan, I think a decent little away day. Travel up with one of my mates and my dad was good fun. The game itself was okay. We were actually the better team in that game for a change. Just unfortunately, it did end 0-0. But no, it was a decent little away day, to be fair. Can't really complain about it. Got to go to one of the biggest teams in the league, and we're better than them and outsung them, which, to be fair, isn't hard for Wigan, but decent little away day. Peterborough didn't go. Travelled up on the day it got called off, so that was great fun. I was fuming about that. But yeah, lost 3-0. Watched it on tally. We weren't great. But didn't go, so can't really comment. Bolton away was forgettable. And the reason, because we got relegated on that day, really. Wasn't a bad day out, but forgettable. Yeah, forgettable, that one. On to this season's fixtures now in League 2, and it slowly starts to get better. Salford, quality day, one opening day of the season, won 2-0, out in Manchester for the full day, got the train early on in the morning, so full day out in Manchester, brilliant day. Yeah, what more can I say? Opening day, winning 2-0, Ben Garrity double, quality day. Barrow, the most forgettable fixture on here. Newport didn't go. Gutted that I didn't go. I had football, so I couldn't go. But I was absolutely gutted I didn't go, because that was everyone I've spoke to said that was a quality day. Accrington, quality day, probably the best this season. Yeah, great fun. We're on Dicko's bus again. So we were in around the area for the whole day. Good laugh, and a massive comeback as well. We were terrible the whole game, and I mean terrible. Probably the worst we've played potentially on this whole list, and we managed to scrape it back, and a last minute winner thanks to Anton Hackford. Anton Hackford's equaliser, basically last kick of the game. So yeah, great little day out. Notts County, decent little away day. Big win for the club. Great limbs when we scored. Sold out the away end. But I had football, so wasn't really much to the away day. Just straight from football, parking up into the ground. But yeah, it was a decent little away day. Can't really complain at a 1-0 win at Notts County away, can you? MK Dons was a quality day. Now, the reason I say that is because, number one, I love going MK Dons. I've been twice now. Once when David Worrell scored in the FA Cup, and of course this season as well. And padded seats, lovely extra touch. Met Dali Ali as well. Got some really good interviews. Obviously, we won that game and sat with my mates as well. So yeah, brilliant day. Harrogate, that was a quality day, absolutely quality. Went up, me and my mate on Dicko's fun bus, met my dad there. Quality day, Harrogate. Rory Payton scoring the free kick, and the away end is so cramped. So the limbs when we scored were mental, absolutely mental. Great interviews there as well. I managed to get Carol, John Rudge, and Darren Moore on at the same time. So yeah, great little day out. Gillingham didn't go, but that was the start of our bad run now. So yeah, Gillingham wasn't a great watch. That's actually the only game that I haven't watched on this list. But everyone I spoke to said we were awful, and they just got the lucky goal that they needed. Morecambe was now I'm fluttering between these two. You know what? I'm going to go quality day. Got to Morecambe, saw the protests. We actually took 50 balloons, black balloons, to Morecambe, so got them blown up in the ground. Went to a pub before that, and Ethan Chislett won it late on for us. So yeah, it was a quality day, to be fair. Just when you're playing bottom of the league, you want to score 2 or 3, don't you? But no real complaints there. Cheltenham away was all right. Tuesday night, so nothing really to it. Me and my mate went up again on Dicko's fun bus and met my dad there. Ronan Curtis, last minute equaliser. Limbs were chef's kiss. But apart from that, it was all right. There was nothing much to the away day, if you know what I mean. And we were lucky to get away there with a point. Now, Doncaster is the only game that I've put on that's a cup game. And this was a quality day. Now, this is a strange one because Pizza Cup, no one really cares. You get about 50, 60 away fans that we talk, and they had about 1,000 home fans, so surely you'd expect it to be forgettable. But we won, brilliant day with my mates, and it was just nice to sit there and watch and sort of analyse what players were doing, because you get lost in the emotion and the atmosphere of the game. So it was nice to just sort of see where every player was at, and we got the last minute goal, and that shut quite a few of their Derby home fans up. So Doncaster surprised me, was a quality day. I really enjoyed Doncaster, really enjoyed it, and I don't know why, but I really enjoyed it. Bromley, decent little away day. This would be a quality day if it wasn't for the fact that we got absolutely robbed of a win. Connor Ripley, masterclass in that game, managed to get him an interview for about 6-7 minutes, which was great to listen to. Went up on, well, I say we were meant to be on Dicko's fun bus, but we woke up too late, so we drove up to the pub stop that they were at, and yeah, it was a great day. Just a shame that we got robbed by a linesman that should definitely be going to Specsavers, because I'll put it on screen now, but how that ball wasn't over the line, or how he deems the ball wasn't over the line, is beyond me. But Bromley was a decent little away day. It just sums it up perfectly. Neat, tidy, played a lot of darts with my other mates that go on Dicko's fun bus, and with the Ale and Vale lot. And yeah, it was a cracking little day, to be fair. Bradford away was forgettable. I didn't enjoy Bradford away, I've got to be honest, for personal reasons, and for the game. I can't. We left quite late for Bradford, actually, so I picked all my mates, 3 of my mates up, and we left quite late. So we got there with about half an hour to go. Bearing in mind it took us about an hour to park, and yeah, it wasn't a great day, was it? I mean, there's personal reasons as well why I didn't enjoy this one, but yeah. And finally, Grimsby, that is straight in there. About us. That, wow, the most forgettable one on here. The most recent one as well, so it's the most fresh in the memory. We started really strong that game. We got to the ground quite early, so I had a good chance to catch up with a few of my mates as well, dealing with a lot who I ended up standing with. And yeah, it was if it wasn't, I'd say it was in between all right and decent little away day if it wasn't for the results. But Grimsby just reminds me of Fleetwood away last season, 3-0 loss. Fans really turning on the players, and there's been a little bit of booing, at Bradford, and there wasn't any at Bromley, to be fair, because we should have won. But Carlisle at home as well before Bradford, there was a little bit of booing. But Grimsby, everyone just turned, and it was a toxic away end, a very toxic away end. And I don't know, listening to Darren Moore's interview after the game, our form now could either go two ways. We're gonna storm the league, or he's lost the dressing room. And I'm slightly swaying towards the second option, unfortunately. But we'll have to wait and find out. But yeah, there's my rankings. Just thinking, is there anything I'd want to change when I'm 4 categories? Obviously, can't change them because I didn't go. But maybe Carlisle in forgettable. Maybe swap it with Derby. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep Carlisle in all right because my vlog did really well that game. So that was a positive to take from it, as in views and whatnot. Yeah, I'm happy with that list. But let me know in the comments down below any away games that you went this year. What's your favourite? What's your least favourite, etc. And like I say, please show some support on the video. Please like and subscribe. This is content that I really want to start introducing into the channel. So hopefully if this video does well, then I'll get more and more done. So it's more content for you guys to watch if you do enjoy the videos. So once again, please make sure to smash the like button and the subscribe button. A lot of effort, and I mean a lot of effort, has gone into this video. Too much effort, if you ask me. But no, really enjoyed making this video. I hope you enjoyed watching too. And here's to a good 2025 with better away days. I mean, it's sad to see there's more forgettable than quality days. But let's hope that there's a lot more quality days in 2025 than there is forgettable days. And yeah, I will see you in the next one, which is Cheltenham at home tomorrow for some interviews. And yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe. And up the veil. Thanks for watching, guys.